give it a try today. See if lobbies are any better. They've been awful. I think I've finished maybe 1 or 2 races so far. It's been pretty bad. Yeah. All right. It is just to survive here. This place is pretty awful. It's a tougher place to pass, and so I've just had people just drive right through me. I've had clean passes, and then guy doesn't like. I mean, yesterday I had somebody threatening that they knew me. I'm like, I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm pretty much, you don't race clean, blah, blah, blah. Okay. If that's what you're thinking, then you don't know me, but, whatever. So, but passed him on the inside, went to the next corner, and he just dumped me. Like, completely just lined me up and just dumped me. So, I'm doing that again today. He's not in this race, but, it's just not been pleasant. You gotta have patience when you're all nose to tail. Those behind me do not. Just trying not to get into people. I think I spend so much time trying to do that sometimes it actually gets me into problems. I didn't mean to do that. I was done with this place. I really am. I mean, I have the what are those things called? The Genesis. These things are just ridiculous. The guy in the Genesis just out accelerates me out of a corner and just kind of put me in that spot. Yeah. I just got. Not pretty much. I had nowhere to go because he was on my outside, and somehow he can slow down even though he's coming in faster than me. I want to see that one. Like, I'm on the brakes as hard as I can, and my car's just skidding. tired of this place. I just hate this place. And this is the last one for today. I'm gonna do something else. This place has just been awful to me. Just awful. No matter where I start, I either have two cars stacked up in front of me and then everybody running over behind me while I'm trying to not get run into. Or I end up with that where I get some superhuman guy that apparently I'm the only one that he can out accelerate, but his car is just ridiculous. I don't understand how he was accelerating so hard. Watching other stuff, not paying attention. Pretty much the fact that I'm 4.5 seconds back, but now it's like 5, so it's not really gonna matter. I love how there I can stop, no problem, but could not stop the last time. It's so ridiculous. I'm just tired of this. I would like a sim that actually drives, like the cars really drive. This is not how they drive. don't know what to do. Yeah. Salvage it or not? I could kind of care less at this point. This has been some of the most awful racing I've been involved with in a long time. Every single race, something goes wrong, and that's the end. I don't know. Pretty much one more race of this, and I'm a B. I've lost half my rating here. I really hate this track. Try the Corvette. That Supra is just getting killed by the Genesis. I gotta try that. That is my biggest issue, is when I got a Genesis right behind me, they get off the corners so stupidly well that he just out accelerates me. Like, I had more power down and I was pulling away, and all of a sudden the Genesis just comes flying by me. So it puts me in really bad spots. That was not a good entry. But yeah, every single race is about us. That's something go haywire. Didn't really know where to be on the gear range there. I don't understand why my cars will not stop. Like, I have tried all different techniques. They just slide. I switch, I got a thrustmaster set up, and it still does this stuff. It's frustrating because you get in a real car and I don't have any issue with this. Like, I can get into corners pretty deep, and I cannot get this thing to work like that. Usually that's a big, braking's one of the areas I really make up a lot of time, and it's just frustrating because I feel like I gotta give it up so early because the brakes don't work. One more of these and I'm pretty much a B at this point, which is just frustrating. I can't ever finish all these races. Yep, and I missed the entry point, and the funny thing is, the people I'm racing against, that's where they hit the brakes. I'll have to go back and watch the replays, but that's where I keep losing so much time. Is I have the brakes so much earlier. I have not been able to figure out why this thing will not stop. It doesn't matter which one I pick. They all have the same problem. I feel like it's my setup, but yeah, I got up on the curbing. Let's try to save it. I don't know. It's weird. My the feedback in my steering wheel just disappeared. All of a sudden, it just becomes a loose steering wheel. That'll throw you. Really? Yep. This stuff's so frustrating. I've literally driven a Viper. That's my first real drive car at Road America. And the first corner I had sideways and just drifted all the way around the corner. And it's so frustrating to drive these things in here. I can't balance the thing at all. It's ridiculous. It's like a switch. The pedal is literally a switch. I push it just a tiny little bit and it just spins out. I hate the amplified settings that it has. By default, I am so much faster in these things without the amplified settings. It's got the amplified braking and the throttle. The throttle one's the worst. Yeah. My disgust with this track is just taking over. Like, I just don't care anymore. I think I'm gonna go try one of the other challenges. The more I try here, the worse it gets. It's just, I try different vehicles. It's just, for whatever reason, this place is just not me. Other tracks I'm fast at. This one is just, and you would go, well, it's because, you know, you're starting 12th or whatever, that's why you crash out, or 10th. I started like 3rd. I've been running 2nd in races, and somebody comes up and just takes me to get me out of the way. It's just like, after a while, that is just like ridiculous. They definitely need to change the sportsman ratings, and I got 2 suggestions. One is, if you have a huge speed differential in a braking zone, the car coming in should go ghost. There's zero reason why it should be ghosted, not ghosted, because that ruins everybody else's races, because they do DR off of finishing order. So if you're going to do DR off of finishing, don't be letting other people's lack of, you know, decorum going into a corner destroy it. That's why I've gone from a mid-A to pretty much one race and I'm done. So it's just tiring. So that's number 1. And DR shouldn't be, oh my gosh. Really? The only thing I can think of there is, did I get up on the curb or something? Like, I don't know. So in the Supra, I hit like 162 at the line here. So what's this thing doing? Oh, 1 to 2 mile an hour off. So, anybody got a suggestion of what I'm doing wrong other than it's just generally messing up? I'm all ears. So I would love to be able to turn off the acceleration additive. I drive so much better with that stuff just at 0. I don't need throttle response to be amplified. So I've been doing first gear there because second just spins the car. It must be in the gearing and the torque, the spot in the RPM range. That's what I said. And what did I say? I cannot go through that corner without it missing the braking zone, or I don't know. I don't understand it. I feel like something's broken. Here, we'll do this one. Just show. This one's just a little loss consistently all the way around the track. I don't know what that was. This one should do about 161, 162, somewhere in there when I hit the line. If I actually got through here like I should. Yeah, so 161. I'm gonna try this out. Not quite fast enough today. That I gave up a lot of time to. Because I'm getting to the point where if I can't run a better qualifying time, there's just no point. See, look at that. I'm stopped, no problem, way ahead of the corner. I don't know what happened in that race where it just would not stop. Really slow. I can't do anything when the car is just spinning the tires like that. And it just drifts. It will not turn in. Of course I hit the wall. Why not? Alright, so I think there I gotta see if I can just carry more speed off brake around that corner. So I guess I'm gonna try. Start to lap. unbelievable. Just every time I can hang with that guy and I go to the gas, it just spins. And look at this. First gear, I'm like totally to the floor as I'm still turning. No spin. That corner, second gear, slowly, this is just like clamp the throttle when it goes. That one is just barely started using it and the gas spins out. It's like, I don't get it. And the worst part is it's actually a banked corner. So, I mean, I'm going to be honest, that corner, there it goes again. That corner is very much the carousel, coming out of the carousel at Road America. Unless there is something I'm missing there. Hold on. It looks like it is banked coming out of here. Maybe the problem is it appears banked coming out and then it disappears. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So it looks like it's banked there and then it comes out of the banking right here. So that might be what's going on. So then the question is, maybe it has to do with how to pick up the throttle there. I'm not the best at reading artificial tracks. It's frustrating because I can drive around a track in real life, pick this stuff up in 2 seconds. On here, I don't know. Just I drive by too much by feel, I guess. I feel like I'm missing like 50 horsepower. But I realize it's just, he picks up the throttle better than me. I think he just rolls the corners more. You get the idea that you need to roll those corners a lot more. No, still not there. I do laugh that I have more traction. I had more traction when my tires were off in the gravel. I somehow had traction. This thing is just bizarre. Like, I don't have a traction on the actual tarmac, but I get my tires off in the gravel and I have traction. Yeah, go figure. So if you're joining, decided I'm not taking another run at this track until I can actually drive it down there currently. Although, to be honest, I've been up to second in races and still gotten taken out, so I'm pretty much finishing between 14th and 16th just about every race. It's kind of ridiculous. Too much rolling there. I should have been on the throttle a little more, or I had a little more speed. I hate when the ghost car is like right on top of you. really hard to pick up points on the track. Just missed that. I think I'm onto something though with rolling those corners. Yeah, that wasn't good. It's really funny if you actually do my racing history, because I've spun more in qualifying than in my entire time. I could probably count on one hand the number of times I spun something. It's very aggravating when I'm in a real car and I can catch it, and in these things it's just, they're so like, there's no feedback. There's just nothing. Like, honestly, a lot of this stuff's pretty straightforward to drive once you get comfortable with it. I mean, let's be honest, it's not comfortable. You're not going fast enough. And it got twitchy there. Yep. It's just not my week. And to be honest, too, just I haven't really been able to spend much time on this stuff. Real life is too much going on for this kind of stuff. Which is part of the reason I don't race anymore. Part of it is it's an expensive sport. I just got tired of spending the money on it and the time that I didn't really have. So and there is a lot of luck involved too. A lot of being in the wrong place at the wrong time kind of stuff. But it is. I'm happy to have done it. I'd do a one-off race, but I would not do any series anymore. No interest in that kind of grind. I just don't have it here. I'm just gonna admit it. I can't dial back the settings on this thing so that I can, the throttle isn't so amplified. If I could get rid of that, I'd be very fast here, but I can't get rid of that. The pedal setup doesn't have those kind of settings, so I'm just kind of stuck. And that's done. Yeah. I'm just calling it. It's just not happening. It's unbelievably frustrating at this point that it's been the week it has been. So there's my rating. I was middle of A. I was actually a little past the midpoint on A, and I have probably only run 12 races this week. Yeah. It's been pretty bad. Every race. I think I had 2 that I finished. But something always went wrong. What is this? I don't know if I have one of these. I do not. Partial to blue. Never owned a blue car. But I shouldn't say that. We had a minivan. It was blue. So I shouldn't say that. We haven't had a blue car. It's actually a really, really unique blue. Like a dark, kind of a dark blue. But let's see. All right, I don't know what this is. So we'll just run it and see what happens. It's going to feel really slow, I can tell you that. And really slidey. All right, I gotta get back to driving this after driving the other cars. Oh, that was great. Okay, so I gotta even dial back more what I think the grip level should be. Try to get this thing to... Yeah, that was a big drift. And there goes the car. Yeah, I used to having no grip tires on. It makes the other tires seem like they actually have a lot of grip when they don't feel like they do. Alright. I'm gonna try this one tomorrow. Oop, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Doesn't really matter because I'm gonna slow down anyways for this corner, so. Wow, that thing loaded up. That was weird. I've driven these things before. They don't drive like that. It kept loading up the... All right, I gotta go in a minute here. Oh my gosh, it came off the curbing and it actually made the car turn the other way just by coming off the curbing. Try to drive a little less drifty. Yeah, this time it doesn't. That was really odd. Trying to shift and then I'm trying to catch it. I'm trying to shift and so I missed the shift. Wow. It's just not my day. Yeah, it just drives weird. It's got a very odd way it loads up the suspension. I feel like I'm driving in one of these that's actually from then. Like everything's still old on it. It's got the original like tires and everything on it. Suspension. Because it is floaty. I don't remember them being like this. Oh my gosh. All right. I gotta go anyways, so have a good one.